Good morning, everybody. I wanted to encourage you to have a fantastic Friday as we head into the weekend. You know, some of you may be waiting for someone to invite you or hoping they're going to ask you to do something this weekend. And that can ruin our weekend if we're waiting by the phone and people don't ask us to do that. I've been talking about codependency with people, and a lot of people, ignore the idea of codependency because they think I'm independent. In fact, it's me that does everything for everybody else. And that's the problem is that sometimes you don't consider yourself, or maybe all the time you don't consider yourself. I work with many people who are learning how to change their thoughts, which will change their feelings and their esteem for their self, because certainly working on codependency changes your esteem. So where on the weekends, when you're hoping somebody's going to ask you out or you want to participate in something and waiting to be invited, that you invite yourself, that you ask, hey, would it be okay if I tagged along? You might get rejected, because that's why we don't do that, right? It's the fear of rejection. However, we put ourselves in positions to do things with other people, whether we know that we'll like it or not, because we don't want them to feel rejected. Isn't that weird how we human beings do those things? So we honor ourselves and then we honor someone else. So learning what it is. Some people don't even know what they want to do. So if you want to do something, you have that inkling and you want to do it, invite somebody. If they don't want to do it, then go and do it anyway. I take myself on dates. I take myself to dinner. I take myself to the movie, as long as it's safe. I'm not saying do something that, you're asking people to go with you because it's not safe. As long as it's safe, okay? That is empowering, being in your power. Because how many of us give our power up in relationships? So don't wait by the phone this weekend. Don't wait and ask to be invited. Ask somebody or do it yourself, as long as it's safe. And have a fun and safe Friday and weekend, okay? All right, thanks so much. And so, learning how to do something different, like this technology thing. And now I got to speak to y'all a little bit longer, and I hope that it was helpful. Bye.